All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
In this lesson, we want to start off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to sincere brothers pushing the truth and all true sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we're the brothers from the Great Millstone Miami camp of the Brother of War, and with me.
Brother Awar Shapar.
All right, and we come back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. And what we're gonna be going into in this lesson, as you can see by the title, all right. The title is "Stay Locked In, and You Won't Be Offended at the Lord at the End." All right, and this is episode 18 of the series, "A Message for Us Young Brothers." All right, and once again, the title is "Stay Locked In, and you won't be offended at the Lord at the end." So if you locked in the spirit, if you dwelling in the secret place, like the scriptures say, if you're giving diligence to make your calling and election sure, as the scriptures say, all right, if you're studying to show thyself approved, like the scriptures say, all right, if you're doing what's commanded by you by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, as the scriptures say, that's those are different things. All right, those different things are for being locked in. If you're doing those different things, you being a brother, whenever the spirit hop on you, fasting, you praying, okay, you examining yourself and etc. You're doing these different things. You're locked in. All right, you're locked in the spirit. And when the time of trouble and affliction, all right, and tribulation, all right, and tempting things arise, and when they come, because they will come, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Those different things will come. When they come, you will not be offended in the Lord.
That's right.
Okay, we go through things now, and hey, we have to apply the scriptures and trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, like the scriptures say. You have other men that go through things, all right, or have went through things. You have men that don't went through things, all right, which a light affliction, like the scriptures say, we all gonna go through things. Hey, we have to bear the affliction of the Lord. But it's a light affliction. You got men that go through things now, and they throw in the towel. All right, and what Jake like to say a lot. Oh, I didn't sign up for this. All right, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't know it was gonna be this serious. Okay, hey, you were not locked in. You were not locked in. You didn't eat the whole roll. You didn't trust in the Lord. You weren't about the Lord. Because if you're about the Lord, no matter what comes your way, you're going to continue to keep fighting. If you was locked in the spirit, no matter what comes your way, you're going to remember that the scriptures say, hey, tribulation and affliction, they're appointed onto me. I got to go through it. Okay? If you were locked in the spirit, you would know that, hey, the prophets of old, let them be an example unto me of men that endured affliction and tribulation, like I tell you in the book of Job, the 5th chapter. Okay? But you have to be locked in the spirit. All right? And that's something that's starting with our apostles on down. All right, the men of Great Millstone. That's something that brothers push a lot. That's something that we all push a lot. Starting with the apostles on down. Stay locked in the spirit. Examine yourself. Examining yourself is a part of staying locked in the spirit.
That's
Okay,
right.
fast whenever the spirit is on you to fast. That's you staying locked in the spirit. Constantly read. That's he that readeth. That's you being staying locked in the spirit. Link up with brothers. Do shows with brothers. All right. Go through breakdowns with brothers. That's you being constantly locked in the spirit. And if you're like that, when trouble and hell comes through, you will not be phased. Okay. You will not be able to be broken. Okay. Because you locked in. But you was gonna say something, brother?
Now I was gonna real quick precept.
Go ahead.
Matthew 11:6, and it says, "And blessed is he whosoever not be offended in me."
That's right.
Especially with the times that we're coming into. You know, hey, they persecuted Yahushua, they gonna persecute us. The scriptures tell you that the servant is not greater than the master.
That's
You know,
right.
hey, they put Yahushua through these certain things. Hey, they gonna put us through certain things. We're gonna have to go through certain trials and tribulations. Like you were saying, through much tribulation shall we enter to the kingdom. And we understand what comes with this truth. That's why when you come to this truth, it's a very important thing to count the cost. You got to
That's right.
know what you're signing up for. You know, so when those times come, you don't say, I ain't sign up for this. You know, when you read Sirach chapter 2, it tells you, my son, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation.
That's right.
You know,
That's
and
right.
you coming to serve the Lord off rip, you know, it you're already about to go through some things, man. You know, when you read the scriptures and you looked at the men who served the Lord, they went through things. Look at Paul.
All right.
You know, but hey, like what Paul said when you read 2 Corinthians 11, you know, he said what came upon him daily was the taking care of the churches. You know,
That's
through
right.
all those things that he went through, he wasn't offended. He understood this is what comes with this truth, and he understand that hey, he was determined to take care of the churches, to focus on this truth.
That's right.
He understood, you know, counting the cost.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You understood. That's right, bro. Shit. Hey, since you mentioned count the cost, I got the book of Luke chapter 14. And I'm gonna start at verse shit. I'm gonna start at verse 28. Luke 14 and 28. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have suffice to finish it? So if you're gonna build a tower, you gotta sit down and think like, hey, you gotta sit down and think like, okay, is it gonna be worth it? All right. Am I gonna have enough energy? Am I gonna have enough to be able to finish and building this tower? You have to sit there and think. All right. You have to think, man. You can't just go ahead and just go straight forward into it. All right. Men hear this truth and they just like, oh man, I want to be, Hebrew Israelite, multiple wives. They hear all this, but you didn't count the cause. You don't know what comes before the multiple wives and all, shining in all gold. My chariot is gold. You don't, you don't, you don't know what comes before that. Which what comes before that is tribulation and
Yep.
affliction, people hating you, people trying to persecute you. Okay, Satan fucking with you. All right, and etc. That's why men fall out because they didn't count the cards. They didn't know what came. They didn't know the bitter part. They only knew the sweet part. Okay, which the scripture say, eat the whole roll. You're supposed to eat. You have to consume the sweet and the bitter part.
That's right.
All right, continuing on, verse 29. Least happily, after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that be all that behold it begin to mock him. So you don't want people to start mocking you like, damn, look at this guy, bruh. He was Mr. Hey, I'm about this truth, I'm about this truth. Then when affliction came, he was the first one to give up. Now people laughing at you. That's not a fun thing to experience. That's not a fun thing to go through. I don't want to go through it. I know the brother Rawai doesn't want to go through it. I know the sincere brothers watching this video don't want to go through that, man. All right? Being mocked out, being mocked at, and ultimately being mocked at by the Lord. You know? I don't want to go through that. None of us want to go through that. So for us not to go through that, we have to stay locked. We have to stay locked in the spirit.
That's
All right?
right.
To avoid going through that. Okay, and if we be a part of your elect, which Lord willing we are, man, we're gonna stay locked in the spirit regardless. Okay, because it's already predestinated for the elect to win. Well, the elect's already predestinated. All right, from the beginning. All right, and the elect's gonna win. Verse 30, saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. You don't want to be one of those men. I know I don't want to be one of those men. I want to be one of those men that finished, and his Lord said, hey, enter into my joy, enter into the kingdom. That's one of the men I want to be. And I say that with sincerity. That's one of the men I want to be. And Lord, when I'm able to be one of those men. Okay? That's enough.
I'm just searching real quick, but I did have something real quick though. Uh,
Actually,
this is the book of Revelation, chapter 10, and verse 9. It says, "And I went to the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, which is the truth, these scriptures. And it shall make thy belly bitter, but in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey, And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. Like the brother was saying, you hear you're an Israelite, you know. Oh, let me come back to the camera. Slakia. You hear that you're a Israelite. You hear you got multiple wives. You hear that you're the Lord's chosen people. The Lord is only dealing with Israel. You hear about the kingdom. You're gonna get the golden suit, the golden meat tree. The
Right.
streets is gold. The house is gold. My chariot's gold.
Cherry is good.
My chariot is gold.
Good.
You hear all these things, which is beautiful things. Those hearing those things, is gonna motivate you. Like, hey, you hear that you're gonna get new bodies, dwell in righteousness.
Right.
You hear those things, it's gonna motivate you. But once people hear that tribulation, that bitter, being hated by your mom, by your dad, by your family members betraying you, you know, people coming after you because you believe in Yahweh Shem Shai. Once people start to hear those things, those are things. That's when people start to, oh, I didn't sign up for this. They love the Lord when the Lord is doing good, but when the Lord brings the affliction, it's like they want to just drop the flag. Like, yo, I don't want to be part of this.
Right.
But you was just happy to find out you was an Israelite.
They start complaining. They start, all type of shit. Land the flesh win. Land the flesh win to the point that eventually, all right, eventually, Satan works on that, and eventually, hey, they get taken out.
Yeah.
Okay, they get taken out. And hey, look, sometimes, hey, when we go through affliction, sometimes we complain.
Yeah,
We're
we
not going.
do.
We're not gonna sit up here and be perfect. We complain at times, and hey, sometimes you catch yourself asking the Lord why sometimes, which really is not your business to know why the Lord made you go through what you went through. All right, it's really not your business. At the end of the day, look, He your Father. All right, and He gonna reveal it to you in due time. It ain't your business to keep asking Lord, why I went through this, why I went through that. Shit, He wanted you to go through it.
That's
Fuck
right.
it. Fuck it. It is what it is. He wanted you to go through it. What you gonna do about it? No? And I'm talking to myself first and foremost. No? I got another one. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 10. And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. Which we're gonna be seeing that take place in the world with people in the world. But shit, we're gonna even see that take place with certain men that say they're Israelites and they believe and they're about the Lord. We're gonna see that, man. All right, we're gonna see men get offended. All right, and we're gonna and that's gonna lead to men betraying. All right, other brothers, telling Esau where brothers at. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Look at Judas Iscariot. Okay, telling where brothers at, telling brothers addresses, brothers name, where brothers live at. We're gonna see it. And Lord willing, we are not those men. Lord willing, we those men that stay locked in the spirit and don't get offended when the times come, man.
That's right.
Do not want to be one of those that get offended. I do not want to be one of those men that get offended in the Lord. All right. So having that mindset, you know, not wanting to be offended in the Lord, stay locked in the spirit. Try your best to be a better brother every day. Try your best to please the Lord every day. All right. Try to stay locked in the spirit every day as much as possible. All right. And staying locked in the spirit don't mean you gotta do a video every day. Hey, certain men could do it, certain men can't. All right. We all got different shit we got going on in our lives. Hey, it's other ways, man. Hey, do your videos. Shit, read. That's staying locked in the spirit. Meditating. That's staying locked in the spirit. All right. Watching the news because scriptures say to measure the times. That's staying locked in the spirit. Scriptures say stay on your watch. That's staying locked in the spirit by watching the news, man. All right. Calling a brother. All right. Praying. That's staying locked in the spirit. It's different ways to stay locked in the spirit, man.
That's right.
No. It says verse 11, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many, which that take place now, and it's going to increase too. All right. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right. So hey, it's gonna get real out here. But really the point was verse 10. You know. Shit, you got something, brother? If not, I'm grabbing another pre.
Yeah, I got something real quick.
All right, you got it.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 12, and it says, "Before all these things, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you." So, hey, coming into this truth, understanding why you're in this truth, hey, you're going to be persecuted, especially with the times that we're coming into. We see that, it's clear than day that we're living in the end times. We know Esau's MO. We know what he's trying to do. Revelation 12 and 12 tells you the devil's trying to come down on you with a great wrath because he knows if he have but a short time. We understand that persecution is coming. And when you read the scriptures, hey, the men before us were persecuted. That's why it's important to read the scriptures, Romans 15 and 4, because when you see these things happen, you have comfort because, hey, the men before you went through this.
That's right.
But continuing on, but before all these things, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. So because you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because you call on Yahweh Shem Yahshai, hey, they're going to bring you to prisons. You're going to be brought before rulers because you trust in Yahweh Shem Yahshai.
Right.
But hey, the comfort in it, you wanted to say something, brother?
Oh, you go ahead.
Verse 13, the comfort in it is, and it shall turn to you for a testimony. So when these things do happen to you, which they are going to happen to us, like the brother said, through much tribulation shall we enter to the kingdom. We're going to go through some things, Jacob's trouble, we're going to go through some things, but hey, ultimately through Jacob's trouble, not to jump too much off topic, but the Lord's going to keep us.
That's right.
But,
That's right.
This is going to be our testimony. This brother went through this, that, and the third for Yahweh Shem Yahshai. This brother, they tried to feed this brother pork. He didn't want to eat pork. And they put the guillotine on this brother for Yahweh Shem Yahshai. They told this brother, it's either you take the sea hip or we kill you. And this brother, stood 10 toes down for Yahweh Shem Yahshai.
Right.
Verse 14, settle it therefore in your hearts not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I'll give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. First person that comes to my mind is Stephen.
Yep.
But here's what I wanted to the point. One of the points. Verse 16, and ye shall be hated by both parents. So hey, you're being told this, and ye shall be hated by both parents. So when this happens, this should not be alarming. This should not be like, whoa, my mom, my dad.
Right.
It's literally telling you, and ye shall be hated by both parents and brethren. So your own brother, kinsfolks, and friends, and some of them shall cause to be put to death. So some of them are going to cause you to get put to death. This is basically all right, I'm putting you on game. So when these things happen, don't be alarmed. Don't be offended. Don't be confused. Why?
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Verse 17, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Yep. Right there, once again, letting you know, hey, everybody going to hate you because you believe in me. But should I make you scared? Should I make it be like, man, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want, this is too much. No, you should not be like that, man.
Right.
Yeah, I trust in your power.
Lord, why you make me go through all this, man? Lord, what's going on? Now you getting mad at the Lord. Now you mad at the brotherhood. Now you distancing yourself from the brotherhood. Distancing yourself from the Most High. You denying the Most High. You denying the brothers. You don't want to do that, man.
Hey, that's the spirit. You said it. Real quick. I got one real quick precept.
Go ahead.
Matthew 10 and 33. And it says, but whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. And the fact that you said that it's so spiritual because I had the precept. I know that's the spirit, but literally I had a dream where it was me and Lawyer Bond, and we was in a portable, and the portable got rushed by like Esau's troops, He had the military. He had like tanks, everything all around. The whole protocol was rushed, and it was a dude that came in, and he had a demonic chain, and was we through the spirit. I believe it was Jacob's trouble. They came to persecute us. It was me and Lawyer Bond and a couple other people. They was like, who in here believes in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai? You know, and that scripture just say, if you deny me before men, I'm gonna deny you in front of my Father, which is in heaven. You know, but me and Lawyer Bond said, hey, we believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Let's just step out the portable. And we understood. Hey, this is what comes with this truth, man. They gonna come after us. But just because we coming after us, we're gonna say, oh, well, nah, I don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Right. I don't know who that is.
Right.
Come on, man.
Hey, you gotta understand, look, Yahweh Shai told Peter you're gonna deny me thrice.
Yep.
It's a difference, all right? The Lord had mercy on Peter. Hey, you gonna try to fuck around and deny the Lord, and the Lord gonna deny you.
Yep.
Since you mentioned that, But I got this right quick in the book of Matthew chapter 26 and verse 30. And when they had sung in him, they went out into the Mount of Olives. Then said Yahushua unto them, all ye shall be offended because of me this night. For it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered abroad. But after I am risen again, I will go before you into Galilee. Peter answered unto him, though all men shall be offended because of thee, yet will I never be offended. All right. And mind you, we're gonna continue to keep reading. Let me keep reading. 34. Yahweh said unto him, verily I say unto you, that this night before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice. Peter said unto him, though I die with thee, yet will I not deny thee. Likewise also said all the disciples. Okay? Which when you read more down, you're going to see that the disciples, they actually did get offended, and they ended up fleeing. They ended up running away. When you continue to keep reading this chapter, I believe too, you end up seeing Peter end up denying Yahweh Shai thrice, man. All right? And they were offended. Okay? Now, granted, that was a part of their walk. They had to go through that. Okay? They had to go through that. But this is just an example. All right? These men went through it, but hey, at the end of the day, they endured. But you're going to have men that's going to get offended, all right, at the word, at Yahweh Shai, and just automatically just give up. Denounce the truth. Say, man, I never believed in Yahweh Shai. I believed in Jesus Christ from the beginning. You're going to have men that do that shit, man. And they're going to get their ass judged, man. Okay? They're going to get their ass dealt with. All right? And a lot of the reason why a lot of people going to do that is because they were not locked in the spirit. Okay? There was lollygagging. All right? There was lollygagging. They was only around the brotherhood when it was fried chicken and liquor. All right? When there wasn't fried chicken and liquor, and when brothers wanted to lock in the spirit and actually do spiritual things like read and etc., which ain't nothing wrong with eating fried chicken and drinking liquor with your brothers. Your brothers, because spiritual conversation going rise anyways, and when two or three are gathered there in the midst. So there's nothing wrong with doing that. But you got men that only come around for situations like that, for liquor, for fried chicken, when brothers cooking. Where are you when the brothers are trying to go through breakdowns? You wasn't around, all right? You wasn't locked in the spirit, all right? You got men like that. You got men that only come around when it benefits them. You're not locked in the spirit. That's why men, you see over time, men have been offended and left this truth. And you're gonna see, that take place even at the end. Men being offended and leaving this truth, man. Okay, departing from the Lord. And once again, I don't want to be one of those men. The brother Rawai right there doesn't want to be one of those men. All right, the sincere brothers listening, I know that you brothers do not want to be one of those men. We want to be the men that endure to the end.
That's
All
right.
right, that gets the salvation, man. We ain't trying to be offended, and we denounce the truth, man. Fuck that. You know, I don't. You
Me
know,
neither.
yeah, man. Yeah,
I had something real quick.
you got it.
Isaiah 59:15, yeah, true faileth. And he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. Hey, you coming into this truth, you understand, hey, you once you're not wickedness no more, and you falling after Yahweh Shem Shai, hey, you'll pray.
Mm-hmm.
Because now the world really saying we understand that Satan desire to have us as weak. you know.
Right.
So Satan gonna try to throw stops and all these things at you, you know, to make you uncomfortable. This walk is supposed to be uncomfortable, you
Yeah,
know.
but believe it or not, it's supposed to be uncomfortable. It is.
It is. Because really, the Lord knows who his elect is. But we're trying to prove to the Lord that we're his elect. So in order to prove to the Lord that we're his elect, even though he knows who his elect is already, you're gonna have to go through things, man.
Right,
You're
bro.
gonna have to go through things.
Bro, the Lord knows at the end of the day, but he wants to see the movie play out.
That's right.
All right, he's the author. When an author creates a movie, doesn't he want to watch it play out?
Yep.
All right, to what? See his masterpiece. So like to back up with the brother, what I was saying, like, bro, the Lord knows who's a part of the elect, but he still wants to see the movie play out. Okay, bro, come on, man, bro. Yeah, I wish I knew that Judas was going to betray him, but it had to play out. The movie had to play out, bro. You know? Come on, man. So you got anything else, brother?
Mm-mm.
Come on, shit. Hey, nah, this was something quick, man, through the spirit.
Come.
All right? They locked in the spirit so you don't get offended at the end. You know? If you do what you gotta do, if you studying to show yourself approved, like the scriptures say, all right? And they also say, study yourself, show thyself approved, a workman being not ashamed.
Yep.
So if you studying, you do what you gotta do, you're going through the spirit. When all hell breaks loose, if you're staying locked in now, you're not gonna be offended because you already studying, you already know what the scriptures say. But if you're not studying, you're gonna be ashamed at the end. You're gonna be ashamed at the end.
That's right.
Mockery is gonna be made known unto you. It's gonna be made known. Well, mockery is gonna be you will be mocked. Okay. Give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Gain them scriptures. Stay locked in. By you doing that, hey, you're gonna be good. But if you're not giving diligence, when that time comes, you're gonna fold. But it starts now.
Yep.
He that dwelleth in the secret place on the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. The Lord's gonna protect you, but you gotta be in the scriptures right now. All right.
Yep.
Join those classes. Go through the breakdowns with brothers. Read with brothers. Watch the breakdowns on YouTube with brothers. Do it by yourself. Stay locked in the spirit. It's about staying locked in the spirit. When you locked in the spirit, watch the Lord show love for you, man. And watch the Lord put the spirit upon you to lock in and not fold in the times to come.
That's right.
All right? You have kept the word of my patience. Therefore, I keep thee from the hour of temptation. We was locked into the spirit, so the Lord will keep us locked in when those times come, and we're not going to take the MOTB.
That's right.
All right? Yeah, we good, man. All right? We good. We got nothing to worry about. All right? Like I tell you in the book of 2 Ezra 16, man. All right? The Lord is our guide.
That's the
All right?
spirit. That's the spirit.
You got it?
I was gonna quote it.
Come.
When it talks about the those he's a God of those that keep his commandments and precepts.
That's
Roughly
right.
paraphrasing.
Yep. Yep. And I believe in that same chapter towards the end, it says something about no doubting, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab it. This is the book of 2 Ezra 16 and 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So
Yep.
we have to worry about the days of trouble are at hand, but the Lord will deliver us from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt. So we don't have to be afraid. We don't need to doubt. For the Most High is your guide, and the guide of them who keep his commandments and precepts, saith the Lord God. So you got to be keeping the commandments and precepts now. By you doing that, you're locked in the spirit.
That's right.
Right? And you got to be doing it to the best of your ability. At the end of the day, we're in the flesh. We're not perfect.
That's right.
Let not your sins weigh you down. And that's the spirit that I said. We're not perfect. So you're going to make mistakes. You're going to sin and you're going to make mistakes. But don't let your sins weigh you down. And let not your iniquities lift up themselves. All right? So, hey, brothers, we got nothing to worry about. We don't need to doubt. The Lord got us. And, hey, shit, we're going to go through different things in our walk. And we're going to go through different things when all hell breaks loose. But keep the mindset the Lord got us, man.
That's right.
But, hey, that mindset has to start right now. It has to start right now. If the Lord got me, the Lord loves me, the Lord has care for me. All right. You know, the only way that mindset can start right now is if you locked in the spirit.
That's right.
The spirit's telling you fast, brother, fast. Find a day out the week and fast. Okay. You know the Shabbat coming in. Hey, shit. It's a Shabbat, but hey, honor it still as a Shabbat. But hey, if the spirit hop on you to fast on that day, fast on that day. You know, you got a day off. You got a day off work. All right, so you might need to get a day off work. Do you a fast? You know, when the spirit telling you to read, read. You know, sometimes the Lord make us go through different things, so we can lock in. Really, because we probably wasn't locked in. So the Lord make us go through different things so we can lock in. You know, but hey, that's about it, man. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, man. Stay locked in, so you don't be offended at the Lord at the end. Once again, talking to myself first and foremost. The brother with why he's talking to himself first and foremost. And we gotta stay locked in because none of us want to be offended at the Lord at the end. None of us. You know, none of us. It's kind of fucked up to actually be seeing all the prophecies be fulfilled in our face, and then at the end we fold. Nah, that's that's not it, bruh. You know, we've been another thing too. We've been enduring for however long, brothers, been in this truth. Then at the end, you give up. That's the worst way to go out, bro. That's the worst way. You know, so you gonna say something, brother?
Hey, brothers, keep fighting. You know, them times is coming. You
Right,
know, persecution is coming. We are living in the times of persecution. You know, hey, stand firm for y'all, Bashim Yahushua. Speaking to
right.
myself first and foremost, trust in the Lord. You know, we're gonna get put in some uncomfortable situations, but you know, when you read Romans 8, it's we overcome, you know, through the spirit by Yah Bashim Yahushua. We're conquerors.
That's right. That's right. Uh, so hey, with that, we're gonna end off by giving our praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh
Yeah.
Shah.
By Hashem Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone and salutation to the sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth sincerity about the four corners of the earth, Dutch and Lee.
Shalom.